What's up, everybody? Pilot Devo here again. I am in lovely Fairhope, Alabama at the LA Recycling Facility, my family's scrapyard. Down here helping Dad out with a couple things, the yard, and flying around in Mr. Tony's plane, helping out some other friends and whatnot. But today, we're here with Dad's 2001 F250 7.3 diesel. We got a hole in the piston. I have no idea how this thing's running right now. I got probably about like 5 minutes left on this engine before it catapults itself into the universe. So we're going to get it into the shop. Bubba's in the house today. Bubba! Got the 7.3 about torn down. Everything's coming together. I didn't want to film everything, so this is what you're getting right now. Disconnect all your connectors, stuff, and things, and I don't know. We're almost there. Everything's off. Got the engine over here. I think I was showing you guys earlier. We're gonna be doing a few swaps on this stuff over here. Get this thing taken care of. Put it in there for Dad and rock and roll. Make sure everything looks good. Oh yeah, we're cooking with fire now. We got the GoPro back with us. Bubba, jeez Louise, you don't have a creeper? Oh, you are the creeper.
Yep. Hey, I am the creeper.
That's right. Bubba's getting down there to disconnect the shift linkage and the emergency brake. We got the
one more wire right there needs disconnect.
Nope, that doesn't need disconnect. That comes with the body. That goes over to the engine harness that I disconnected.
All right.
Yep. We got the steering linkage, all the power steering, hydro boost, all the ABS modulator lines. They're on these cool little stainless lines, and you can just fold them over there. I tucked it behind the serpentine.
Don't have a drop light, do we?
What do you need?
A drop light.
Drop mic?
Light.
Drop light. Oh, here. That's better than a drop light. Thank you, Hobo Freight. Woo! I might suggest we drain the fluids. Whoever's doing that next. We did drain the coolant. That was very helpful, but yeah, so this engine's definitely hurt. We have a lot of blow by. We have no idea why yet, but when we get this thing out of here and the other one put back in, I'll tear this down and take a look. All right, stand by. All right, we're just finishing up a couple things here. Need this. Need this. Boom. All right. So let's go there in just a second. We've got this mount, that mount, which are in the behind the back seat. And we're working on here, and then we'll go over on the other side. Up here behind below the intercooler pipes on both sides, and that's for the XL full-size crew cab, not the extended cab, F250. Got my gun. I'm gonna get the rest of these bolts out, and we'll get this cab lifted up.
Do that.
Do what? What? All right, everything's disconnected. Emergency brake.
Cause if it gets bent up real bad, it's on you, not me.
Well, we got the cab off, and we got the engine opened up here, and this is a much easier way to work on this here truck. So I'm very excited to be able to do this the right way. Right, Bubba?
Yep.
So the goal is we're going to get this thing torn down. We're going to take what we need off of it. Just a couple electronic pieces and the wiring harness and turbo, pedestal. Looks like it even got a new starter on it.
Good, because that engine needs one. I robbed it.
But I think the first thing we're gonna do is get in here with the, oh, that's bad.
Well, that's good. That's good.
That's good?
Yeah. That's a double nut joint. It will have a little play and that's a good design for dude.
Why don't we get a plug? Oh, look at this.
Huh?
That's not mine. Somebody else was trying to do something and lost a socket. See, on the 99 that I have, old Persimmon, the orange one that we were in a previous video talking about, this is your breather line that comes up and down and into this, and mine was pinched right there from this little clip. I don't understand why you need this, because it just ends up flopping around anyways. So I took that off, cut it, and my transmission is flowing again. Crazy. Well, we're gonna get a parts list together and we're gonna figure out what's going on as Bubba smacks his head on the truck. I got it on film! So anyway, we're gonna use old T30D like I told you yesterday, and we'll get the transmission pulled off of that guy, everything ready to go. I think probably just swap everything, put new gaskets on it, and go to town. All right, stand by, here we go. All right, so since this engine has a bunch of good stuff on it that we want to keep to put on our other engine over there, I'm gonna go ahead and start breaking stuff off and leaving it where I can just grab it and throw it back on the engine, because I'm probably just gonna tear the other one down all the way and just bring it over here and stuff it in. And then I'll get a table or something set up where I'll have my parts ready to go, and we'll just slap them on as we get this thing ready. We're out of here. So we'll get all the front accessories. I'm just gonna take all of the stuff off. Gonna see if the harmonic balancer is good. I don't know about that, but everything else, tomorrow I got a parts list of stuff that I'm gonna go get from Ford, and then we'll just put that one back together. But we'll do all that. I got some wiring harnesses. I'm gonna get the valve cover gaskets, the injectors, the glow plugs, all the goodies out of here. I'm gonna drain the oil, reservoir oil. Up here, these are tanks that feed the injectors, and we're gonna drain that. There's a couple different ways to do it. I'm probably just gonna pull the drain plug down here, bloop, and all the oil will come out of the head right here. Boing. And then we will get the transmission, the exhaust. Transmission's gonna stay because this one's 4-wheel drive, that one's 2-wheel drive. We'll get the flywheel unbolted through the starter access right there because that's gonna stay too. And exhaust manifold, so we're gonna get manifold gaskets. These up pipes are really solid. I think they were replaced not long ago by the previous owner, so I'm gonna probably retain those. He's got the pedestal delete, so we'll take all that with us, drop the down pipe and just pull that off to the side. All right, well, I got a lot to do. Sun is going down. I decided I wanted to do this tonight because tomorrow I'd like to have this finished, if at all possible, so that I can get on the road and drive 1,000 miles back to Pittsburgh. And I may have to make a stop in Atlanta on the way, or Nashville. We'll see. Stay tuned. Got Bubba getting motor mounts out. We elected to do the bottom ones, but it might be easier just to get the 3 top ones if you're doing this.
And over 4 little ones, are easy to get to.
Yeah. But we got all the wiring harness, turbo, pedestal. I gotta get the H-pop out. It's just, you guys remember that screen. The other one looks good. So we got some torque converter bolt issues that we're gonna try to fix right now. They're 14mm bolts, but for some reason they just they won't bite. Like 9/16 isn't doing it, and 14 is whatever. We're gonna do it the Irwin bolt extractor way. So we'll get that out. Motor mount's free. And then we just have the bell housing bolts, and this engine's coming out of here. So we'll do that. I'm gonna run to the store, grab my parts that I need. I think I probably have one somewhere in here, but I'm not looking right now. This guy's all ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and change the high pressure oil pump as well. I'm gonna clean this all up, got a vacuum. Changing the valve cover, covers and the gaskets. Like I said, we're gonna do the injectors and glow plugs and everything while we have this thing available to us right here like it is. It's really nice. But yeah, we'll death wheel this up and get the leak stopped the best we can, and stab it back into that truck over here. We're on day So I started a little bit on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So we're on day 3. And I've elected to stay until I get this thing done. Upsetting a couple people, but I'm sorry. Anyways, off to the parts store, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, we got her out. That's the last thing we needed. We got 6 of those. We'll go ahead and reuse on them. They're good. Threads are good anyways. Just kidding. Motor mount bolts are out. Bell housing bolts are out. All we got to do now is we're going to chain her up. I'll get Bubba to hold this pipe and chain here and there, and we're going to use the T30 and get her off. Alright, we got the engine off. I have a few things I've got to do to this one. I'm gonna grab our valve cover wiring harness on both sides. I've got to steal some of these injector pieces on this side for that other block, and then I'm gonna get all the sensors and stuff off of this. This block is probably gonna get a rebuild. I'm thinking I'm gonna do something crazy for persimmon on this one. It runs. The piston hole doesn't really bother me because the cylinders look good, and that's going to be super cool. So you want to stay tuned for that. That's going to be super cool. So I'm going to get this wiring harness off here, because this is going to go over to the other engine. And these are just your injector wiring here, and then there's glow plug wiring down below. And I'll probably rob some parts off of this here truck just so that we have everything that we might need for future stuff. So I'm going to grab a tool and we're going to get this thing broken down over here. This is our donor engine. I just got the transmission broke off of that for our 100. I'm going to get this all cleaned up and get this valley cleaned up, change out the IPR valve, and just go through everything, make sure there's no leaks or anything. This is what I was talking about. This is where the fire happened here. We're gonna clean these up and we're gonna change the electronics and see how it goes. All right, about to put this engine back in. Stand by. Well, the camera died yesterday, and I didn't get everything filmed that I wanted to, but everything is back in, and we are just fixing to finish the sad cable wiring. And then we're gonna drop the cab back down. So we'll go ahead and get this stuff finished on that end.
I'm ready to hear it run.
Bubba's ready to hear it run. Did you hear that? He's ready. Did you tighten those bolts over there?
Huh?
Those back motor mount bolts.
Yeah. All tight.
Alright. They didn't look like they were there for a minute.
They are.
Alright everybody. 7.3's in. We're going to finish it up. We'll bring you back whenever we're loading the cab. Things that we're gonna do. I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Welcome back everybody. It looks like we're all buttoned up. I'm sure we're gonna have a leak or something somewhere, and we'll just have to figure that out as we go. Just about got everything buttoned up. We got Bubba pouring the fluids in. We should have oil, and we're just gonna do a quick start on this guy to see that everything is working right. Alright, I'm gonna hop in here and prime the fuel pump a couple times. Make sure we get fuel up to the doodad. I think everything is... we forgot one step. Whoops. Stand by. Alright everybody. We had a few setbacks. I wanted to get the truck fired up, but clearly we've run into a little bit of an issue. Alright. Well, looked like, sounded like, felt like that we were hydrolocked, so I pulled the glow plugs and the fuel injectors. That's these guys here. Bubba's helping me clean the holes right now, and we cycled the engine and got the oil out of the damn cylinders. So now she's free. She's turning over. She sounds healthy. Shooting stuff everywhere. Obviously we got oil all over the place now. So we're gonna get these cleaned up, and then we'll be back with you guys to see if this thing fires up. Stand by. I think we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna spin it over and see what she does. All right, you guys keep an eye on this for me. And fire in the hole.
Come on!
Watch out.
It was cold. Glad I come up to look. Probably should have been looking underneath. Hey, Big Fancy. What?
Good morning, everybody. We are on our way back to Pittsburgh, and I just wanted to recap the trip and kind of walk you guys through the process of doing a 7.3 engine swap on a Super Duty truck. The rules apply to most of these trucks, so hopefully you can take some of this and use it for what you need. I am not an expert, so please don't rely on my information as the Bible. It worked for me. We got the engine running, Dad's driving it, so if it worked for me, it might work for you. So thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, and hopefully we can make some more videos soon. See ya.